recording.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
For how long now?
We got the P's.
I think the P's are in there. I think you peeing is recorded.
That's our intro.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna ask Justin if he could do something with that.
What kind of?
We're not like. Look,
Hey, that's my only
I show her one of my
shit.
porns.
What the
and
fuck?
then she thinks
Oh,
she can do
hell
better
no.
than me.
I ain't signed up on shit. Y'all trying to make all the money off of me. What the fuck? Holy shit. I didn't know we started this shit.
Remember, you guys said you had to take a bathroom break after I said I was going to leave it on. So we weren't thinking about it. You think I left it on purpose?
No, but I'm saying, when we go... so when do we actually start? You ain't do no intro? I mean, my bad.
No,
it's your podcast.
This is how we do it. And then we just eventually just, like, introduced you as we, like, get into the conversation. That's a good point.
So this was a good opening, is what
This
she said.
Yeah, no, this is how we work.
I feel so...
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's we get you comfortable. We make sure you eat. We make sure you have something to drink. We make sure you smoke. And we start talking.
After you pee.
I mean, but like, we're not gonna put anything out that makes you uncomfortable. We say this every episode.
Oh,
like, we're probably not gonna start.
Yeah, don't start with me peeing. What the fuck? Yo.
Oh no, that's going in there.
That's why I'm fucked up right now. It's like, what the fuck? That was a
I don't know why
strong
you
stream.
fucked up, but you with
You
Mr.
should be proud of that stream.
I mean, it's cool and all, but like, that's why that shit ain't coming for free. Come on, man. I need my money for that. What the fuck are you talking about? That's why this shit works like
This is gonna be our joint episode on OnlyFans.
Yeah, me 100% on that shit.
Yeah.
I like my IP, just like my podcast.
You put the P in IP.
Waiting for you to pull. How do you spell iCup?
Childish. We got one more joint before that's coming out.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and introduce us now that I
Okay.
calm down real quick. Oh my God.
So guys, we have two legends in the house. I am very excited to announce the presence of two Terps. I don't know if we want to call this a joint episode. I don't know. It's worth the pun at least, if y'all get what I'm saying or get what I'm smoking. But we have Donovan here. Would you like to say hi?
Yo, what's good? I'm Donovan, a.k.a. Mr. You knew what it was when you signed up.
Oh, God. I didn't know that was your little tagline. That's why you... Wow, that hurts even more. All right, no socials. T, a.k.a. Tyler, please introduce yourself to the people.
Well, now it's formally known. It's now Some Socials Tea, thanks to our lovely host.
Yeah. And it's Socio-Scientific Shouty, a.k.a. Renee. We're here in Studio B, where the B stands for bathroom, or Studio BM, as T said, because that stands for bowel movement. And we just got a real free-flowing episode. We hit y'all real hard with the educational material for most of the parts of season 2, but we're talking about politics of the marginalized. And even us Black podcast hosts are out here being marginalized. So we're really happy to get into it, the good, the bad, stuff in general. So we're happy to have you on the show.
Okay. What's up?
Yeah. So, yeah, we kind of got straight into things. Y'all have actually been sitting here troubleshooting the audio software. So, y'all, here's my, thing on gender politics, right? So, I'm a woman who has learned how to do everything by myself. So if I don't have to, I've learned to be smart enough to use my resources. And we have two lovely podcasters in the house. So they helped us troubleshoot with audio and everything else, and keep things running while Justin's out of town. So I really appreciate y'all for that. # reparations.
Did you look? So, okay.
Oh.
First off.
That's not how you use reparations. Well, it came.
Well, I mean, you kind of did, because I didn't do shit. That was all Tyler, so you kind of right.
That was totally valid at this point.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You kind of called it.
Yeah.
I'll give credit where credit due. Yeah, you put in your work.
Yeah.
For the people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
he's
even now. That's the...
Whoa. See,
No, you and I are even.
Uh-oh.
You see.
Wait,
what?
I had something here that's not gonna...
You see, you...
I was doing so well, I have to delete everything again.
Delete everything again? Oh. Did
Well,
you
at
make a
least I ain't
bad
the only one
post
out here.
on the internet?
I've probably made quite a few in my lifetime.
At least you're honest, I
Yeah.
think. I don't know. We'll see how honest this gets.
Keep your clothes on, keep your mouth shut, no one says anything.
From what you've described in your past, that doesn't seem to be any of your roles.
That was the old T.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
they all say.
So how...
Still the same new T, but it was the old T too.
Oh,
He just knows how to hide it better.
it's the new T too. Yeah, you come on very polished, but like, you know, maybe like there's some wild or all wild. I don't know. I really had to stop for a minute.
That was really kind of what you said, even though it was mostly lies.
Look, I got to know you right before the episode just a little bit, and you built different, my dude. That's all I gotta say. Like, I'm sitting here, the audience is probably like, what are you talking about? Nothing.
Better they don't know.
Yeah,
Legally
too bad
and
you
personally.
traumatized me. Never look at mac and cheese the same way. Oh, y'all, there's a lot of things you can do to make money in this world.
Tyler Scorsese.
But anyways, look, let's talk about y'all and y'all's podcast. I mean, we were talking about you a little bit, but we can get into you too, actually, you know?
Yeah.
So you have some exciting news that you want to share with the world. Like, you just told me that you were getting married.
Oh, yeah,
Donovan?
yeah. Yep, getting married. Shout out K Valley. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
She's even got her own tag. You gotta
Yeah,
bump up the
but
numbers on this.
Okay. You look. Respect. But that's beautiful. And y'all are doing a destination wedding. Tell everybody where you going.
Oh, yeah, we're going to Jamaica. Yep.
Yeah.
Figured, shit, I love weed and wanted to go somewhere that's out of the country, but still want to be able to smoke. So.
Right. Nice. So somebody gonna be there recording the whole thing, you know,
See,
so
that's
that
where
they can make it into an episode after. Because
That's
I know
where
you're not gonna be on the clock.
Shit, that's where we fucked up at.
Yeah.
We honestly should have just paid for you to go.
Mm.
Because as much as it costs for them to do photography, literally would have been your trip. And it's like they're giving us like 150 pictures.
Can you back out? Is it too late? Did you pay him?
Yeah. Shit, we would have just paid for you real quick. Fuck all that.
Hey.
We add him to the pay.
Hey, maybe something will happen. You can get on
Yeah.
the contract.
Yeah, just tell me where they live.
Oh, knowing you, that might not have been a joke.
I'm playing. No, I'm not. I'm coming for you. But
Word.
All right,
Tyler
so
Wick.
oh Lord, y'all are something else. But look, what episode do y'all just do? What, like number like 120 or something crazy like that?
Episode 118 or
118?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all are out there. You've been doing this a couple years now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to take all the game from you. Give it to me. I'll listen. I take advice. Like, I guess what is the number one tip you have out there for people starting out in podcasting?
Decide how far it is that you want to go with it, and decide like what's your actual goal with it.
So what would you say your goal was, or is?
To be one of the best podcasts ever.
Okay. And we were talking a good bit about different podcasts and stuff you follow. So do you want to give people some examples of what you think is like top tier?
Oh yeah, I said Joe Budden.
Yeah,
And
he's
I
very
said-
popular.
Yeah, she be so tight whenever I say that, yo.
Nuh-uh.
Pod God.
Yup. You caught me. Because look, I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all know my politics if you don't listen to the rest of the episodes. So I told you we bring on all people, all backgrounds, and all opinions. But let's get it. Let's fucking get it.
I'm gonna be controversial. That's what she's trying to say. But
I'm not saying. Oh, I am saying that in an eloquent way, huh? Ooh, you read me. Podcaster to podcaster. Okay. I respect it.
she ain't know what it was when she sang it. That's all that's happening right now.
I love that.
Like I said, it's you one of my favorite people.
Really?
Yeah, I fuck with you.
I know. Yeah.
You be cracking me up.
Cause look, you be going up here to troll people. I'll follow you. Like, and you know, there's like the problematic trolling, like where you really try to make people feel bad, and there's ways to roast people lovingly to where you're like, okay, I still respect you, but just know I'm a clown your ass, and that's like that fine line we try to walk as like people out here like quote unquote performing or whatever.
Yep.
Like
You have to hit them with a bless your heart.
Yep.
Like. You gotta be a little confused by the time you meet me, but you still gotta be feeling good, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Liddy.
For sure.
Yeah.
Alright, my bad. What was your question again?
I was just asking about your favorite podcast.
Oh, that's right. Joe Budden. That's right.
You have to make eye contact every time?
Improv.
So lucky we're not doing video.
You always gotta have the intended audience.
Me.
You gotta let them know.
I'm your audience.
That's right.
Deep. So as the host, are you other people's audiences?
Of course.
Interesting.
You've never noticed how I looked at you the whole time?
Yeah, I thought it was a little weird because I don't do eye contact. But
so, hold on.
It was like,
I got a question then.
no,
Why don't you
weird,
do
like
eye
respectful. Ew, stop that. That's creepy.
Why don't you do eye contact?
Because I'm stoic.
What does that mean?
It's like...
I'm not that educated.
Man, you're
a
just...
scientist. Come on now.
Look, we're just educated in different ways. I be using... Look, that's fucking social scientists. They be coming up with words that don't exist, y'all. I invented 3 in my master's thesis last fall. I kid you not. You can just make up shit, and people think it's valid because you got a degree. It's some bullshit, and I love it. But like, I tend like I'm a woman in STEM. So in order to like make it as a woman in STEM, you have to be extra reserved with your emotions because they can be read so easily and so poorly. Okay, you don't gotta stare at the plant now because
I just want to make you comfortable. I didn't want to know. You know, I was being sure.
You just go back to the eye contact. You're being even weirder now. I'm sick. I'm freaking sick. But basically, it's just I feel like for me to like do the things that I was doing in this world, I had to be taken seriously when I communicate with people. So it's like I have to keep the attitude to a minimum until I figure out that somebody trusts me and understands that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Then it's on 10. Then I'm on 12. But yeah, it's like a certain formula I feel like I have to interacting with people where it's like a mix of like, I'm gonna sound professional, quote unquote, I don't know, white, but I'm gonna sound like use all the big words I know because I know that means that you're not going to assume I'm stupid because the average person assumes I'm stupid.
Pause.
Yeah.
You said white. I don't associate education with being white.
You don't.
Yeah.
But
a lot of people do.
That's not. The research says that's how people generally think.
Yeah.
It takes a lot to to rethink that. I mean, I think like black people are serious about being educated because look, everything white people say we're skeptical of. We're gonna do our own research. Like,
well, not only that, but I feel as though most of us aren't educated enough to even want to be educated.
Yeah. You mean like it takes a certain level of like school to understand the value of school?
Yeah.
That's facts. That's definitely facts. A lot of people are giving poor experiences in school, so school's not worth it for them.
Exactly.
Like, they don't try to do for us. We got to get it out and get it ourselves.
Not only that, it's like a lot of times it's environment. Like, if I got shit going on at the crib, like, what am I focusing on school for? Like, I'm trying to figure out how to eat today.
Facts. Facts. Because, like, the things that, like, the knowledge that's necessary to survive is stuff that's not taught in school. And that's the problem. It's like, what if we actually did teach people what was important in school? Like, it's insane. Like, I do think, like, as somebody who loves math and loves to read, I, especially reading, because there's a certain level of reading that even empowers people to do what they got to do in life, which isn't even being taught in all schools. A lot of schools aren't teaching kids reading. They're graduating high school and don't have the 8th grade. Yeah, that's, like, a thing. Yeah. It's bad. The average school is bad in America. Like, we want to, like, talk about, like, all the inequality going on. Like, where do you think we learn all these terrible things? Where do you think people learn that, like, I don't know, they should, like, give up in life? Like, what keeps the people, like, people not going to school and then not having the ability to, like, make the money that you probably would in school. It's a whole inequality. I'm gonna get off that rant, but yeah, no, school is very important to me, but like, not the standard idea of what people think school is, like education, which is why like I love podcasting, because like it doesn't matter if you can read or not. Like, you can listen. Everybody can. Well, sorry, deaf people. Everybody can
comprehend.
Listen. Huh?
You can comprehend.
Yeah, but this form is literally an audio.
Yeah.
So I wasn't being like, I was being very literal with that. With like, this is a pretty accessible way to reach people, and I don't know. They usually can read, so it's like one way or another we're gonna figure out a way to make things work. But I think just talking to people, like, I try to like tone down all those big words and the bullshit, which like isn't really even like, sometimes it's natural to the way I talk. Like, it's not like I'm like, let me think of something smart to say. Like, I don't have that sort of switch that comes on very often.
So I want you to think that I was
like,
teasing you for that. Like, honestly, I want you to use big words. I'm just going to ask you what they mean.
No, and I love that. Like, I'll sit here and teach all day. It's terrible.
Like, real shit. So, the reason why it's
Lord.
so funny, too, is because
Lord.
my TG...
You had me vulnerable. Okay, all right. Well, okay, I had you opening your podcast. You got me open on mine. Let's go.
Come on now.
Let's go.
Shout out my TG. She from Pittsburgh.
Could you tell everybody what TG stands for?
Yeah, third grade. So I met her at a law firm.
Wow.
I used to work at a law firm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Random.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's cool. Why are you making that face at me, T?
I don't even know on that one.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yeah, it was like for a year.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a legal assistant.
Nice.
Started
Cool.
out as the front desk,
Uh-huh.
and then I don't know. I feel like I charmed my way into it, honestly, because I didn't do shit. It's just like everybody liked me, so it was like, you know, I ended up getting my own office. It's like I completed a life goal. You know, I always wanted to work for a corporate space, get my own office with a view. You know, I had the back of the it's back of this office in what was that?
Town and country, probably.
No, not even town and country. It was over there, not Westport, but
Creve Coeur?
yeah, Creve Coeur.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I saw a lot of deer, but you know.
Oh, Creve Coeur has a really pretty lake. I had a deer follow me one day while I was there because I had a picnic basket, and I wish I like wasn't scared enough to like drop fruit behind me, because I would have felt like a little Snow White or something. Yeah.
Dog, them deer is like they next level, yo. When I was at CBC, we used to see deer in the parking lot all the time. I would be running for cross country. I ran cross country my freshman year.
Wow.
Yeah.
On purpose?
Yeah, so I was trying to get trained for basketball.
Oh.
Yeah.
You was trained for undergrad realm?
I mean, honestly, for real though, shit. Running in the woods and shit, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, for real though. I was the only black dude on the team too, so it was like,
I mean, yeah.
I was wild.
Did you, I mean, look, you gotta do it sometimes. Like,
Yes. And so my homie, shout out Woodside. I ain't gonna say his full name. But yeah, he the homie that I
Conceal the government name?
I mean, you know, I don't know how people feel about that shit. You know, hey, shit.
I can't judge.
oh, facts. I ain't got a last name from you or nothing.
See?
Oh, look at that laugh. He said you're not gonna get one either.
That's what I'm saying. Right. He talking shit.
Ooh.
This the most mysterious dude out here.
Yeah. Yeah. You wild.
Nah, this the homie though.
Okay.
This my bro.
So let's get back to the grandma introducing you to.
Oh yeah, so she's from Pittsburgh, and I just feel like it's a Pittsburgh thing. Like y'all are actually big on education. It seems like.
I mean,
like it's
the
cool to
few
be
of
smart.
us who can get it, cool to be smart. Yeah, I mean, I think in middle school for a second it wasn't cool, but after that, like I felt like my classmates respected me more than anybody. Like, even if my teachers didn't see the value in me, all my classmates were like, yeah, like, that girl's, like, she's gonna do something. Like, literally, that picture right there that my friend convinced me to put up is so awkward. But that's, like, the most likely to succeed picture in high school. And she was like, you need to keep it up to remind yourself. I was like, that's deep. But
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, I do think maybe, like, black people want to see black people doing well, generally in the city, which is great.
In your city?
Yeah. I mean, even since I've been in St. Louis, I know there's, like, a variety of people with a variety of opinions, but, like, I found more community here than, like, ever. So, I'm not going to say your city, like, that's the thing I love most about St. Louis is the community. So, yeah, I mean there, but here too, for real.
Yeah, but I feel like, so what community is it that you that is it that it is that you like?
So for example, like all the black people here who do artsy stuff, like the young, like they are so supportive. I never even saw myself as an artist.
So I feel like that's new.
Yeah, maybe. No?
I mean, going back to Nelly, maybe. I think he was the one that kind of popped it off, where there was one central idea around everyone. Like, everybody can celebrate that.
Yeah, but I feel like as far as, like, there being, like, this variety of artists.
But I feel like maybe you're not just... Are you tapped into, like, the artists? Because, like, there's so many of them.
I'm saying now, but I'm saying, like, before there wasn't a big... All you heard was, like, Nelly and Chingy. Maybe Jaquan. You ain't hearing about all the different acts that are like in St. Louis.
That's true.
Yeah, that's what I'm also saying. Like, it's just now a new wave of people actually trying to band together and actually wanting to collaborate and have a bigger art scene. Yeah. 'Cause honestly, I feel like it was really like it was too divided. Like the city, if honestly, if you're inside the city, then it's you have this community, but outside of it, when you start going to the county and all of that shit, like it's racist as fuck. And really in the city it is too, but it's still a little bit more diverse than the county. But it's still, if you look at St. Louis as a whole, like, there's a lot of things going on here. I'm not saying there's not, positive things, but at the same time too, in the reality it's like still a lot of things that need to be worked on. And like you said, the supervillain thing, I started telling people about that, and I was like, that's amazing. Like, for real, because that's like the perfect way to describe it.
I'm put it in the paper and say I coined it.
You need to, because for real, that's the perfect way to describe this shit.
Look, politics are just so fascinating to me. Like, I definitely do understand that. Like, I think the reason why the community is so strong is because y'all have seen time and time again, like, your government fail you, your police system fail you, all these sort of systems that you invest money into and, like, try to support fail you. So I see people being like, well, you know what, I'm responsible for my neighbor. Like, my mail lady, for example, she's one of the only people who speak to me in this neighborhood, and I've lived here for 2.5 years. And Miss Myra is I love Miss Myra. Like, she invited me to her Super Bowl party, and, like, I brought a friend, and we were the only people there under 40. We had the best time. Like, the best time. So I think, like, things like that where it's like, I'm gonna look out for you. But I also do think that I tend to like to do, like, events that are kind of around people who are interested in certain things. So for example, like, one of the communities I'm big, like, I love yoga, so I go to the Collective studio all the time, and it's like everybody there, it's a black owned studio, 4 different black teachers, half men, half women, so it's like all people out there, all genders, all bodies, all abilities, just doing yoga and being antisocial at the same time. And half of us smell like loud, and you know which half I'm part of. So, like, it's just like things like that where I just know I can see a friendly, smiling face, or like I can be somewhere and it's like I don't feel like I stand out. Now, maybe that's also come about because, like, now I'm a grad student, so it's like, and I'm a grad student at a quote-unquote elite university, and y'all can say it's not elite, that won't hurt my feelings, I don't care, but, like, now it's like, okay, I have so much more, like when I moved here, I had so much privilege that people were seeing me on, like, the other half, and I didn't live like that before, I still don't live like that in a way, like, but I also am very privileged, so I don't know, maybe people were more accepting to me because of that, but, like, I just even go down Cherokee Street, and it's like, I see people of literally all different status, like, socioeconomic statuses walking into, like, a coffee shop to get a coffee, and it's like, if you can't pay for your coffee, somebody else will. So, and it's like, everybody there talks to everybody. Like, nobody's too good for this or too good for that. So, like, I just do see, like, a sense of, like I said, community, and, like, community of people from different backgrounds in a lot of ways. But I be out there. Like, I was on a couple urban farms. Like, I did the Black People Who Hike group. I thought they were amazing. I do pickup soccer, and it's a very diverse community in terms of, like everybody's from a different country for real, even though there's really no woman out there. And that's one thing they definitely got to work on, is, like, how they treat women when they are in the space. But, like, largely, like, there's just a lot of places I can go, and I feel like, you know what, I might be worried about what happens when I leave this place, and I might have been worried before I come here, but when I'm here, like, I can keep my worries to a minimum. Like, it's not perfect, but, like, I feel accepted here, I feel like I can have fun here, and I feel like I can be myself. And that's something that I think is, like, just so dope. Like, sorry to be on the St. Louis rant, because, like, I know y'all get, like, a lot of, like, slander. Sometimes people from St. Louis are just like, this is all you can see. But it's like, that community thing, like, that's, like, I don't know, that's critical. Like, it just helps me live a good life. Not to say that other things aren't important, but I need good people around me.
No, I definitely understand that, yeah. For sure. That's, like, one of the things I feel like, you know, what we've been trying to create.
Yeah. I mean, you had hella guests on, so at this point, I know y'all got a community. Like, whoever out here, if y'all ain't funded T3rpd yet, you better do it soon, because if they blow up and you wasn't on a sponsor ticket before, you gonna be hot, bruh. And you're not gonna be able to afford it. So, yeah.
Well, that's one of the things. It's kind of like, you know, we had a conversation early on where it was like, we don't necessarily know if we want to do sponsorships in that way.
Ah. So how do you wish to support yourself?
Really through what? Through monetization. Through merch. Different.
And you mean like Patreon and stuff?
Yeah.
Like, cause I'm like very like relatively new to like, how much money could a person make off like a Patreon?
There's some podcasts, like I think Tim Dillon made $20 million off of Patreon alone.
Wow.
I know the podcast Come Town, they were doing about $10 million a year too.
And what is that podcast about?
It's kind of what you would expect from
a
name called Come Town.
Okay, all right.
I mean, honestly, like, if I'm gonna give the whole perspective of what I'm trying to do.
Okay, yeah.
The podcast is just more so a vehicle for advertising. So, like, I'm trying to be an overall brand. And so, like, with T3rpd, that was kind of the thing of being able to see, could I just create a brand outside of just my name? Could I just build something that's, like, bigger than myself? And then if you can do that, then, of course, you can end up building yourself up.
Facts.
You know, that ain't shit to do.
That's interesting. I respect it.
Yeah. So, you know, we started with I started with Triple Dub. Well, no, really, I started before that. So, shit.
You want to
talk about like I said, what we trying to do?
Yeah. How about you talk about how you got into podcasting?
Okay. So,
while I spark up this.
I feel like I got into podcasting because I wanted to get into radio. But that was all from childhood. So I started on...
From childhood?
Yeah.
You do have a radio voice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So, like, was you a little kid, like, talking like that?
I be practicing and stuff. I always wanted to perform and shit like that, honestly. I always wanted to be an entertainer. Yeah,
hell yeah.
Always. So, I remember I used to have, it was like this little Rugrats thing where it's like you had two sticks or whatever. And you had to, like, a shape will light up, you had to hit it and all that shit. Like some type of fast game or whatever. So I'd use that as a microphone, and I'd be sitting up there listening to, like, Usher 87 or like, flowing it all out as a concert and all that shit. Like, I always wanted to do this shit. Always.
So, you like to entertain. What other types of, like, entertainment do you do? Like, not just podcasting. Is it singing? Is it acting? We've talked a good bit about improv, like...
Yeah, I feel like I've been trying to figure it out. With improv, I feel like I'm starting to figure it out a little bit more. I definitely want to do improv for sure. Mm-hmm. I want to start a sketch group. That would definitely be dope.
What would the name be?
I don't know yet.
I feel like it'd have to be a play on T3rpd.
No, see, it has to be something outside
different?
of that. Yeah.
Something, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to be multifaceted. Like,
I know that's right.
Yeah, jack of all trades, but a master at none.
Mm-hmm. So I guess what sides of entertainment have you explored? Because I know you've done more than podcasting, which is a lot of work in itself.
I did modeling back in my late teens, early 20s. I should
I still have the DVD.
A DVD.
That's right. Yeah, have you done anything with those?
Yeah, I made that cookies.
Yeah, the cookies one. That's right. Yeah.
You made what?
Made a cookies ad and they removed the tag off the post.
Yeah, not you being bold enough to be like, look, y'all.
Like 10% off back to school special. I was like, oh, come on.
You literally played them though.
Oh yeah, I did.
That was really funny, actually. I'm gonna get a cease and desist.
Shit, I mean, shit. About photos, fuck that. We just try to get the name out here. So,
Thanks.
I did this shit when I was I want to say 19. Maybe 20. I did these stock photos.
Okay. Stock photos.
Oh, I'll send them to you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I feel like though if I did Google stock photo black man, your face would come up. And I never thought I would think of I grew up with black men, so there's no stereotypical one, but for some reason I feel like white people see you as the standard black man. They're like, that's him. That's the black man. That'd be the episode title. The black man.
Yo, that's kind of fire. Don't be having my head up like that though. Don't do that.
Look,
don't do that.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not.
Don't gas him. No, I'm a gas y'all. I like what y'all do, and I think it's impressive. So, look, I'm literally just out here dipping my toe in this stuff, just mad that my feet are wet, because I low-key hate having wet feet. On hard surfaces. It's on carpet, just wipe it off and dry. But, after a pool, I get real freaked out when I gotta, walk on the, granite act. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Or even when I, get out the shower, I have rugs in my bathroom, aka Studio B, and I'll hop from one rug to another.
Play the floor is lava getting out of the shower?
Yeah. Or I'll keep socks, close to the towel, because it just freaks me out.
I couldn't do that.
Why?
Slightly moist socks is getting your sleeve wet or getting syrup on your shirt. It's it's
I feel like those aren't the same. None of those are the same.
They're not the same, but that sensation where it's now I'm uncomfortable enough to be really pissed.
I mean, my socks, it's not like I'm putting my wet feet in the socks. I'll dry them off,
Okay,
wipe them on the ground. They're not wet socks are uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Especially when your shoe gets wet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If they're vinyl or something like that, especially when they start getting weighted.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Getting back into podcasting, though. I know it's my fault for taking you there, so now it's my responsibility to bring you back.
You brought up feet.
Ew. Don't say it like that now. Don't say it like that now. You trying to...
Out of everything I've showed you in the last 2 hours, that's the one you're more fixated on.
Hey, I was you never know with you, man.
You don't.
I don't either.
I'm weak. Okay.
He didn't say no.
So you did modeling. Look, whatever you do with your feet in your free time, or whoever's feet is not my concern. Maybe the listeners.
I just need to point
but
that
if
out
it is, let me know, y'all, if you're
right,
interested, because we
right.
will make a Patreon for our special content, and if this is what the people want to see and pay for, I don't know.
You have to start a feet finder.
A feet finder?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
You start up at 25 a month at least.
What?
No, there's a whole...
Is that what the prices are?
I think you can set them. It's like the OnlyFans of feet.
Oh.
It's just called Feet Finder.
Oh, you got an account?
It's on Poland.
What?
I got got a homie that's on there.
Is that your homie?
No.
Look at him.
Nah, it ain't him.
This nigga
I might be able to tell you. I don't know. You know who they are?
No.
Oh, you met them.
Yo, something else. Yeah. Wait. Why is it called Two Terped?
Okay, so the first episode, we didn't have a name or anything. It was me and shout out the homie Ryan.
Hey Ryan.
We had been trying to come up with a podcast for a year because we always said we was gonna do something together. We had met at shout out Zach and Brandon from Elite Homegrowers. We met at one of their first events, and we were like, from there we was like, yo, we're gonna do something in this space together. Like, I had already been doing podcasts before that, and I really wanted to move into a cannabis podcast as well. And so we were thinking of like, we wanted to come up with a podcast of where we could get weed for free and we could like, we could judge people's weed for free.
Yo.
Local growers, dispensaries, all that shit. And this was before this like right when medical had passed. Wow. So it was like right when everybody like.
So when was that? 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
we started we just we met in 2019, and then we started the podcast in 2020.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pandemic times. That's when I started thinking about this too, for real.
Yeah, that's what really jumped us off was the pandemic.
Yeah, that was a saving grace for like stand-up comedians, especially.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
No, we won't go there. What?
You said we won't go there. Why not?
Oh, I was gonna say, actually, the pandemic was a really bad mental health crisis for a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
And comedians are often hit the hardest when it comes to mental health. So I was like,
yeah.
Yeah. But it wasn't a joke. There's no I mean, I guess you could laugh now that you know it's not a joke. You know? You don't just laugh at something because it's not funny.
Oh, yeah.
Or because it's not supposed to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
Giggling at a funeral.
I mean, yeah, but that's actually because my family's funny. They be cutting up. They'll make fun of grandma on the grave.
Mm-hmm.
She went out like a G. We were all joking about how we didn't think she would be on time to her own funeral, but she was. But it wasn't her own choice.
Shit, that's hella real.
Yeah, when you actually said, what'd you call it? GP? Gangster grandma?
Nah.
Thug grandma. TG.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought of my grandma because she was so badass. She used to own a bar back in the day.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and this was in the 80s, so I wasn't getting thought about or whatever. But my dad was running around doing absolute nonsense or whatever, and she had a bar that was I guess popping back in the day because it was a jazz bar in Pittsburgh that all these lawyers would go, all the judges would go. So he would get in trouble for doing something stupid, show up to his court date, and by the time he showed up, his case was thrown out because that many people were connected. Yeah. And I didn't know this about her until she passed, which was very recently, and I was very tight with my grandma.
That's how that's supposed to go.
Yeah.
She was a real G.
She was a real G.
She's really out here in the streets.
Yes. Both my grandmas, the other grandma's a preacher, but she a gangster too. They ain't scared of nothing. Literally, one, an uncle who was also friends with my dad had literally got my family into a situation where they were kidnapped by, actual gangsters and, held for ransom. And my grandma went there, not only with the money, but with a Bible and said, will you let me tell you about Jesus to get them back? And she did it. She gave them money, too. But, can you imagine thinking, oh, my family's kidnapped. You know what I'm gonna do? Tell them about the gospel. That level of, gang... that's gangster.
That's, A-team level.
Gangster. You gotta respect it. I don't know. Grandma's a man. There's some interesting people.
For sure. Yeah. I feel like I wouldn't be who I am without mine.
Aww.
Yeah.
Wait, so did you ever actually explain what she did for you in podcasting? Was she a podcaster?
Who?
The thug grandma, what did she introduce you to?
Oh, so she's not my real grandma.
Right.
She's
You
not
met
my real
her.
grandma. But she's just more so. Shit, she's made me a lot more cultured per se. Like she called me thug grandson, and so.
You said, "Oh, you think you're a thug?"
No, not at all. I just be chilling. That's what everybody be teasing me. They be saying that I'm a thug and shit.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I just like to have fun. That's all.
Yeah. I feel like thugs don't just say things like that, but maybe they do.
You said what?
I know a few. Never mind. I think we should continue.
What'd you say?
Before I say anything else.
What'd you say?
I think I said something about, oh, a thug wouldn't say that because he said you like to have fun.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, actually, I do know some thugs that might say something like that. So I just stopped talking.
Some thugs have a hoot, if you will.
Oh, I mean, hey, you're a white thug though. You done told us about your life just a little bit.
We like to call ourselves degenerates.
What?
Yeah, I was about to say, there's no thug. That's just
Degenerate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's more of a fitting word. You know?
Okay, degenerate.
Yeah.
I feel like degenerate is more.
I feel like thug is like that's such a strong term.
Yeah,
I
thug.
feel like
It's kind of has a negative, like you're a mean person.
exactly. I'm not.
But degenerate's like, okay, do I believe in the rules and the laws? I just like to have fun, and if the rules and the laws get in the way, am I the problem? No.
Am I the drama?
Am I the drama?
I feel like thugs like jail. I don't like jail, so I could be a thug.
Never mind.
No, it's some more.
I know, that's why
Hey, that's their whole life. Look, shit. Motherfuckers can't wait to get back in that motherfucker.
I don't think anybody's actively excited.
Yeah,
but I do think
okay. Okay. Nah.
I do not want to hear
Some
whatever.
motherfuckers that kind of want to go back. Hey. Cause on a serious note, I mean, if you've been in jail for a long time, like, and you get out, a lot of the times it's like, okay, what do I have out here?
Right.
That's all that you know.
It's like
And you
comfort
feel
in
more,
chaos.
yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I mean, if they really knew what was going on, shit, it's just as wild out here.
Mm-hmm.
Just gotta find the right spot. And not get in trouble.
Yeah.
But like I said, knock on wood, I've never been to jail. So.
Same, knock on wood.
Yeah, that's the main reason why I said
If you were
that.
going to get arrested for
That's what
anything, okay, everybody has to answer this question.
Mm-hmm.
If you were going to get arrested for anything, what would you get arrested for?
Damn.
Oh, we might gotta bleep this out or put this on some paid content. Cause I'm gonna get me in trouble.
At this point in life, I really don't know.
There's a lot of things that are illegal though.
Yeah, but what would I actually get caught doing?
Probably traveling state lines with cannabis.
That's
That's
a weak one,
realistic.
but
yeah. Honestly, yeah, it'll be some bullshit like that where we just in some city where we don't even know about.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that happening. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's sad. I hope I would be doing something like, not you two. This bromance, y'all. I can't.
Hey, this Chris Paul though. That's all.
Chris Paul, the basketball player. That's
Yeah.
a basketball player, right?
Good.
Why is he Chris Paul?
because I'm short,
Oh, how tall are you?
like 5'7".
Oh, okay.
You know, watch sports like that.
No, I'd rather play him for real.
Oh, okay, good. So
Yeah,
then
good.
it's a reference.
So everyone's gonna get it except for me.
I was saying that he's good with assists.
Oh, that's cute.
So really, Steve Nash. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
talking
that's a
Steve
little more
Nash.
fitting.
Yeah. All right, Steve Nash.
Y'all looking like, okay, you about to argue over Chris Paul's skills because.
No, I just like he's right.
Yeah.
What'd you go to jail for?
Oh. It definitely would be something along the lines of like pressing somebody, like pressing probably a large corporation for what they're doing politically. Like I would say something, and I wouldn't say it reckless, but somebody would have just enough clout to get me arrested. But they'd probably just arrest me for like smoking pot.
They catch you a little lesser.
Yeah. Like I can see myself being set up in the future, y'all. If I get arrested, just so you know, somebody did it. I ain't do nothing illegal.
Yeah. The night's still young.
I'm calling bullshit.
You said tonight. What?
I feel like this the real thug right here.
The real thug. What makes you think I'm a thug?
I just feel
I'm just
like
a nerd.
Yeah, okay, that's what they all be saying. Them are the ones
I mean,
who be
that's pretty
snapping
thug.
and shit. You know how to like silently kill somebody and like without evidence and shit.
Oh, so you think that's
what
all
the chemicals and compounds and all that shit.
You think I'm a forensic scientist hiding bodies? I'm really flattered. I've never watched any of those series. What? No,
You ain't got to. You be living it in real life.
Thought it was quiet around here.
I was saying, that's why she got us in the... Never mind. I ain't gonna say... No, you already said this. Yeah, that's why she got us in the bathroom. She on some dour shit in a minute.
No!
No, it's gonna be like the scene in Scarface. You
I
just
ain't
hear the
saying, we open the
chainsaw
curtain.
going.
Yeah, there's probably all types of shit in there already. There's some chemical compound in there. She's just gonna throw us in there and we gonna start melting and shit.
It's funny because...
See that? So I didn't even think about it. Look
the
at
people
you.
on episode 4 did peel the curtain back to see if there was anything in there, and it was nothing but
Did you already do
a regular musty shower.
Ah, damn.
Yeah. Give me my privacy. You don't know what's in there.
Well, this might...
Yeah, because I wouldn't look at your shower.
Please don't.
There's an audio recording of our last existence. Shit.
Your last existence? It's never getting published. This is going to be the last episode when they discover us all.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, that would be our luck, though. The one time somebody forgets to press record, it's us being murdered.
No.
We talked about that the other day. Have you had any bloopers where you've went through a whole episode or like halfway through an episode and realized you ain't hit record?
No.
Really?
That's happened to you? Well, we've done like 9 episodes, and Justin is very anal, and Justin literally is 100% to make sure the recording goes well. So I feel like that would never happen. Under my care, yeah, totally. Like, y'all saw today, I was putting you to work, like...
To make sure it didn't happen?
Yeah. Glad you're on payroll, though. You don't get paid anything.
Yeah, I don't even get dental.
You don't need dental. You got a nice smile.
No, for now.
For now? You think I'm gonna knock one of your teeth out? What do y'all think I be doing?
You don't know. Shit. This is the first
true.
time over here. Shit.
Yeah.
I just see a bunch of plants over here.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get your fertilizer. Shit.
What? Yo, you're getting deep. Like, you're like, here's the whole story of why it all works together.
You see how I got levels
on my love for
see
science,
this improv
my
shit is
love
really
for
working. I
plants.
told you. I keep on trying to tell people.
Everything I love makes me a murderer. You know, everything in this house is like honey-colored yellow, right? Like, it's not giving like...
It's calming.
Yeah, it's
suspiciously, but calming.
That's what I'm saying. She calms you down. She gets you all neutral and calm and comfortable and shit. See, look at that shit. She joked with excitement. Look at her. Yeah. Shit.
I've had worse.
You're so annoying. I really wish we had video because the drama, y'all. I'm getting a performance today. I paid. This is a 2-for-1 right here. You were supposed to go see an improv show, y'all. We were struggling.
What time is it? It still ain't too late. We can all go. Shit.
Okay, bet. After this is over, we're going.
All
I'm
right.
totally. Yeah, that sounds fun as heck. We're going to do improv. But you actually were talking about improv a lot in your episode. Mm-hmm. Like, that's also one of your methods.
Yeah, it's definitely changed my life. Yeah.
That's deep.
I started last year. Started in level 0 at the improv shop.
Okay. There's levels.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. It's,
like black belts. You're gonna be a black belt in improv.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I was just completely going through the course, and then it's you're trying to try out for a team.
Wait, try out for a team?
Yeah.
That's legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like houses, like in ballroom.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool. That's deep.
Yeah.
So
I'm starting to realize that now, yeah.
Are you like on a team now?
So I guess the group that I'm in now, I guess potentially we could all end up being on a team, or at least some of us. I'm not sure.
So you're in a practicing group. This
Yeah.
is legit. Are there like playoffs and like a finals and stuff?
There are. Like,
what? Competitive improv?
Oh yeah, there's cage matches every Friday.
Cage matches?
Yeah.
Do you know how happy this makes me? Like, I feel like I love the, like, idea of being competitive, but being competitive at something that can only be good.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like, you can over-exercise, but, like, can you laugh too much?
No.
I don't think so.
No. I love it. Like,
that's cute.
I feel like it's definitely changed me as a podcaster, just as a person, too. Like, it's definitely made me be more open and, like, be able to have more fun and just not give a fuck. Just more so just like be me and be unapologetically me. Just,
that's dope.
Be out here and just like really just I'm still trying to learn how to like not have imposter syndrome. No, that part's
you don't know you a bad bitch? I don't know you bad bitches. Everybody out here is a bad bitch. If you listen to this podcast, you a bad bitch by default. Like, and don't ever forget it, y'all.
Well, but you don't ever want to be like too big. Like you don't want to feel like you just bigger than the earth, and then it's like that's when everything starts to fall apart. You start getting too.
That's true.
So it's like you want to have that like balance of
Yeah.
You good, but it's like you still don't want to be like I'm.
Right. Yeah. I just think it's so important to feel good about yourself, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's like, it's good. You can kind of tell when somebody loves themselves. I feel like. Yeah. Well, you guys seem like you like yourselves.
Oh, I love myself.
See? Yeah. Working on it.
My therapist says I'm doing well, so.
Yeah.
I got an A in therapy, so I think that's the.
I got an A in therapy.
External validation.
I don't know if I love myself, but I think I do.
I got a good podcast, so.
Yeah, facts. You do. That's clutch. Let's talk about the podcast. What? You thought I was being sarcastic or something?
That's advice for my therapy.
Yeah. Instead of therapy, you started a podcast.
Oh, I'm weak. I just caught that. Yeah, but your podcast, like, okay. So you got into it, and it's like, has anything changed since you started and since, now? Like in terms of, I guess, how you approach it, or like what you think your mission is, or
oh yeah, most
how you talk to your guests.
Like I said, it started with us trying to get free weed, but I always had an intention of it. Listen, honestly, I always had an intention of it going further. I just really never knew what that direction was going to be.
Right.
Like I knew I wanted to grow, and so I figured this was another way for me to learn from some people. Like, so. Shit, yeah, I guess I never really talked about this before, like the journey and all that, because you've been through part of it too.
Yeah, I know it came on a little bit later, but it's, even in the time I've been there, it's evolved almost completely 180.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like it started with, me and Ryan, as a matter of fact, it started with Ryan because I didn't have a med card. Because I refused to get one because I was like, I'm not going into the system. Like, I was still heavily into, like, getting it from,
Legacy market?
Yeah, exactly.
Yup.
Yeah. I was definitely really down with getting it from the legacy market and all of that. I wasn't really trying to invest in the dispensaries because I knew they wasn't growing that fire because it wasn't enough out there. Like, it wasn't enough, like, cultivators out there that were, like, on the medical side and all of that. So it's like, it's not even worth getting into yet. I had good, I knew people who had the fire. So it's like, and I didn't do all of that. So Ryan would go into the dispensaries and get the weed, and then we'd go on the show and we, review it, do the smell, taste, and all that stuff. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So y'all were like heavy, like it seems very sciencey to me. You're over there doing weed taste tests.
I mean, yeah, but we didn't know what the fuck we was doing. We was just, because we didn't know about terpenes for real and nothing like that. We was just kind of going with the. What we knew at that time. Okay. So it's kind of been like a whole evolution of me learning about cannabis as well. Really. Like, it's been really dope. Now that you think about it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So that's how you got the name T3rpd? Is like figuring that out?
We were just sitting up there getting high and we were just talking shit. And then I don't know. Like I said, it was mid-episode. Wow. It was the first episode. Just recording, I was like, T3rpd. I can't remember how it came up. You just have to listen to the episode. Literally.
Okay.
I came up with it during the first episode.
Okay. That's so cute.
It was dope. Yeah, like I said, we started reviewing dispensaries and all that. And then I think we had a local grower on, and that's what really made us, I think it was I want to say Hypo came on first, or was it Monkey Nugs? No, Monkey Nugs came on first. Yeah, shout out Monkey Nugs. That was when the cannabis community, like the local community, really started taking us serious, and it was kind of like, oh, okay, I think they're doing something. Because mm-hmm. was able to get one of them on. Then we had, I believe, Hustle Campaign. You know, shout out Hustle. Mm-hmm. He was one of our first guests too. And also, I want to say Hypo Grow. When Hypo came on, that's when it really jumped off. You ever heard of the Mimbo Expo, Canada Expo? Yeah. So he was one of the first winners of the Cannabis Cup in that.
Wow.
The first year.
Wow.
And so that's what kind of made us kind of solidified, because nobody's really doing interviews like that then. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So like we were interviewing all these. We're
doing a lot of interviews of cultivators now. I don't think this is cannabis. I mean, do you see a lot of like cannabis podcasts and interviews really coming out like in the area?
Shout out Growheads.
Yeah, Growheads is dope.
Yeah.
I want to connect with them next week, I believe.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to get out to the store. Yeah. But I mean, that's one group right there. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that's a platform which I think is great, but it's just this is still pretty new.
Relatively, I think. What is it? Feel State's the only one that has their own kind of network with video and podcasting for their marketing. I think they're on their third season, second season.
Yeah. Is that with Hayes?
No, it's Feel State. I forgot the host name. It's Jeff something.
Jeff. Okay.
Yeah, I want to say, like, honestly, I really do believe we were the first cannabis podcast locally here.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard anything else. And at this point, you got to be the longest running.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Made it more than 20 episodes.
I mean, so, okay.
A lot more than 20.
If you make it past 25, you legit.
That's what they taught us in the class. So we have what? We had 4 at first, and then we put 2 more out. So we have 6 out. And then we have another few out that are coming out, which would put us at 14. Okay. So we're getting there. But we're also not trying to like burn ourselves out, because I'm doing 17,000 things at once and want to be a multifaceted person. Like the idea of like podcasting kind of came about, the last couple years. So it's like I've had so many other dreams that I'm like still chasing those. Like I never really put a dream down. I just kind of keep picking them up as I go and trying to sew them together to make a little dream quilt. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. But we're trying. We're going to be in here for a while. Like we're in it for a long time, not like a quick time or whatever.
For sure.
I don't know how the phrase actually is. But yeah, it's just so good to see like y'all been around so long and y'all are going to be around for longer.
Oh, yeah.
What's been your favorite episode since y'all been out? Enjoy this ASMR grinder. Does it come on?
Oh, yeah, it should.
Yeah.
What's been your episode?
I can't even tell. I want to say Mo Stanky Dank was probably one of the top ones. Mm-hmm. That are the ones with Doug Hall. Just because he's Doug.
Yeah. Shout out Doug.
Yeah.
And what does he do?
He's an advocate, right?
Yeah, Canvacate CEO.
Oh. That's cool.
Yeah, I like to call him That's Ari right there. Ari Gold.
From Entourage?
You never seen Entourage?
No, I haven't watched it.
Oh yeah, that's my other. Yeah, we gotta talk about that. Yeah.
I haven't seen. Yeah.
That's like one of the greatest shows of all time. Like.
What's it about?
So it's supposed to be like. Really, it's supposed to be like the non-fiction version of Mark Wahlberg's life.
Oh. Interesting. Okay. And Mark Wahlberg, he's a business dude, right? I feel like I should actually know who he is.
No, he's an actor.
He's an actor? Oh, then I don't feel bad at all.
Yeah.
Huh?
He also has burger joints.
Burger joints?
Yeah, Wahlburgers.
Are they good?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Not
ever
at
done
all.
anything with him?
No, I haven't done anything with Mark Wahlberg.
Okay. Shit, it's worth asking. You never know what you.
Yeah, you're out here doing all sorts of stuff.
For real though.
All right. So I guess what have you guys been like? What have you been looking forward to in terms of like podcasting? Like, is there some episodes you got coming up that are like gonna be like different or something? Y'all be also doing events. Didn't you just do an event this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out
I was out of
314 Garden Supply.
town. Tell me about that.
Oh yeah, so we're trying to do at least one a month now. I'm trying to make
Uh-huh.
appearances. You know, we trying to create some type of income. Like for real though,
Facts.
I'm trying to go into these different streams. Like, I feel like
So how would you monetize an event like that?
well, eventually we plan. Well, no. So,
I don't even know yet.
well, I mean, you know, we're getting ready to start charging folks.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, some
People-
people have been generous enough to start helping us build off of that. So,
That's
Yeah.
great.
you know, yeah, if you want to book us, let us know.
Ah, yeah. I totally been trying to put out there, like, you know, I love public speaking. Like, I would love to come attend and talk to your people and do events and conferences too, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think there's something coming up. I won't reveal it too soon. That I was asked to speak at, and hopefully I'm still going to be speaking at it.
Okay.
And that would be my first like paid like cannabis event, or paid anything in cannabis minus like the little bit of like bud tending I'll do for tips or whatever. But people generally don't tip bud tenders because I guess they're already like, oh, like I'm paying for weed. I don't know. They don't view bud tenders the way they do bartenders, I feel like.
So, okay.
But also, I don't make lattes.
Yeah.
But can I be honest though?
Yeah.
Alright, so I feel like when it comes to Missouri dispensaries so far, like they don't have the ooh, I might get in trouble for this. Oh shit. They don't have like some of the I'll say it like this. They don't have some of the dispensary experiences as other states do. So like I feel like when I stayed in Denver, some of the dispensaries they had the weed in the jar, and like they would literally like pick it out right in front of you and put it into the containers and all of that. So it's like, you know, here it's already prepackaged. So I feel like it's so corporatized, and there's no craft in it at all. Like there's no organic feel to it at all. It just seems so commercialized. So like, I don't know. Like when you go to the grocery store, you know, it's so like, it ain't lit. Like,
Right.
you know, you go to the grocery store, it's like they got that lame ass music going on. Like, you know,
All the food is processed.
Yeah, you only go through the outside. Cause like half of the vegetables, they look alright. It really depends on like, you know, where you at, what part of the city you in and all that, what part of the area you in and all that shit. But like if you go to the farmer's market, shit, you know, there's vibes everywhere. It's people just being around, the atmosphere. It's either outside or you even got the little parts like in Soulard. You know, you got the little indoor part, but it's all community. It's vibes and shit. Sometimes you get the music. You got the saxophone dude at the front. Wolfman, shout out Wolfman. That's my homie.
Oh
man.
my God, Raven Wolf.
Yeah.
Why does everyone know and love him? Because he's amazing. That's why.
Yeah.
He still plays at the Loop on Sundays after he plays at the farmers market on Saturdays.
I gotta catch him on the Loop.
Yeah.
Because he got one of the first ever T3rp stickers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, have you had him on?
No, I need to though.
Right.
For real, we need to do that.
Actually, I need to too. Facts. Just have me on too. Look, we'll all blow down
Hell
Big
yeah.
Loud together.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be lit.
That'd be so lit. But look, this is what I mean. St. Louis community. Like, just dope people, no dope people.
Yeah. But I mean,
people
like,
are dope or dope people.
yeah. Like, so that's what I'm trying to figure out how to do. I feel like, I feel like so many people in this city actually know me. They just don't know me for like this.
Mm.
That's what I'm trying to get connected. Like, if people realize, like, this is what I'm really on, like, shit's gonna change.
Right.
Because, like, my day job, you know, I'm a independent distributor. And so I've been doing it since I was 8 years old.
8?
Yeah, all on the north side. So, like,
how do you
everybody's
distribute?
you know, child labor laws, you know, my family don't believe in that. But anyway, yeah, so,
Jeez,
yeah.
You've been working.
Exactly.
You deserve a long break.
I mean, I'm working on it. I'm trying to take a permanent break. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
I'm trying to
I know
get
that's
off.
right.
Trying to take this podcast. It's entertainment. Honestly, that's
Yeah.
entertainment.
I
I'm
mean,
just
that's
trying to
work
like.
too, but like, hey, you know how to work. Like, that's not the question.
Exactly. So, but you know, I'm tired. So you know, I'm trying
tired.
to. Yeah,
this black man is tired.
I'm trying to get all the rest of this energy. Like, you know, I want to have like a second life. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like my first half of my life has been like, you
That's
know,
beautiful.
me putting in some real hard work.
Yeah.
But, you know, this second half is like.
The productive midlife crisis.
I guess, yeah, shit.
Honestly, I feel like being a ripe age 25, like ever since I've turned 25, I felt like I've been going through this like insane like second puberty. Like, it's terrible. Like, I'm like all over the place, but at the same time, I'm just realizing that this is the point in my life where I have the most freedom.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I'm blessed and privileged enough to have like resources.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, yo, like, the world is my oyster. Like, what? Like, I want this for everybody, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that sense of freedom is like rare.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, everybody deserves this.
Yeah.
Like,
I got a little cousin that's she's actually getting ready to start doing a program here. Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to say where you
can.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. I've mentioned them
Okay,
before.
cool. Yeah, she get ready
You
to
get 'em.
do a program at
Yeah, don't say it. No, I'm playing.
Oh shit!
I had to.
You never know, you know. Some people don't want to let their backgrounds be known
That
for
will.
different reasons. You'll
Yeah.
find out more you get into this.
Oh,
cannabis
believe
thing.
me, I've already been stalked before, but that's just woman on a dating app type of problem. So
No, I almost talking about like
Sorry about that,
cannabis
by the way.
side. Yeah, before
cannabis side. Like, I don't want people to know that I'm in weed. Man, if
Well, no. Just more like who they really are. Like some people are like,
yeah.
damn, am I saying too much?
I mean, you don't have to. I kind of like this. Like, I really think that all parts of me should be fused together. So it gets very hard for me to want to even censor myself about one part of my identity. And this is why I also feel like I'm privileged enough to like have this freedom where it's like, okay, at school I told them I wanted to study black cannabis activism. So the idea of me constantly being in around weed smoking and talking about it is like okay, that's just her thing.
Mm.
Right.
And it's like, you don't get to do that with every job. Like, some jobs don't even let you smoke weed, you know? So I kind of get what you mean when you're like, you don't want to necessarily fuse the two worlds. But for me...
See, I'm the exact opposite, though. I'm
Oh.
more so saying, like...
Okay.
Because, T3rp.
T3rpd.
There's no way I can really hide from cannabis.
Big facts.
I literally made it my life.
Yeah.
So, like, but I'm talking more so, like, some people, like, they feel like... Well, it's just a fact. Like, so, I got in on this shit on grassroots. And so a lot of people will say they did grassroots as far as like when it comes to getting in the cannabis industry and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I literally didn't have any connections other than this podcast. That's literally the only thing that I have in this shit. And some people will try to act like their only right is they just popped up in it. But then when you do your research, you find out, oh wait, their family is such and such, or they know so and so. So that's what I mean when it comes to that type of shit.
You don't think nobody in that school know nothing about weed?
There's a lot of motherfuckers in this industry, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Ooh.
And I'm not even gonna sit up here and try to act like, I know everything about, the plant and all of that,
Mm-hmm.
I know a little bit about it. I've only done one harvest so far, so, I only know so much, but I also let that be known as well, too. Like, you know, I'm not a master grower. Like,
Yet.
like I said, I only got one harvest underneath my belt.
Man.
The most that I know is
And
what
it was
y'all
an
have seen on this
excellent
podcast.
harvest.
Like, straight
Oof.
up.
You should have seen the live plants. They were gorgeous too.
Aww.
Just like giant nugs. It was impressive.
Shout out Mr. Livingston. Like, I had a lot of guidance with that, a lot of help.
That's so dope.
Yeah.
That's so dope.
Yeah. But you know, I'm about to definitely keep on growing once I get, you know, my space right and all of that.
You gonna name your strain? Name a strain after you?
I more so want to do edibles.
Ah.
Man, I want to have an edible line.
What food or drink?
I don't want to tell the whole. I've said it so many times, but I feel like I need to stop saying it so much before somebody take that shit.
Oh, okay. Well, don't say it.
There's a huge plan that's in store. It's been a lifelong process, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
all that child labor law, I'm gonna take it into, you know, all that child labor.
Shit.
We're gonna turn it and correct it into the right way, you know.
Facts.
Turn it into a.
Turning experience into education.
That's right. Honestly, that's like, yeah. Back to that stock photo shit. Educational moment. Do not do that shit.
What?
Just buy the pictures
What?
and do it yourself.
What does that mean?
Okay, so those pictures,
Stock photos.
yes.
Don't
Do
buy
you
them.
know they have been all over this world?
Right.
Literally, like, my photos have been on NBA.com. Like,
NBA.com.
motherfuckers saw me.
Why?
They saw me on posters on Family Dollar. Like,
I might have seen you on. I was there a lot growing up. Bad memories.
I mean, shit, around, like,
Cucumber.
It's even
Perfume.
coming back. I've seen you on memes.
yeah.
Maybe
Honestly.
that's it.
Like on Instagram.
Yeah, I was in a Mr. Beast video from one of my stock photos. Like, that's what I'm saying. But like y'all think that's tight, and everybody like you,
But
get,
no,
like,
run-
you made
run
hella
you-
money, and it's like
No, you didn't. You probably
I haven't made
wasn't
nothing.
thinking nothing.
I got that fucking CD.
How
That's
much
why I'm
did-
so
how much did
about
they
like
give you
just
for
owning
it?
everything now and like really trying to work out like legit deals because I've
Wow.
already given away so much money already.
And it's a shame because
I've been making motherfuckers rich. I haven't made myself rich.
wow, just sucks to be the face. Oh, Standard Black Man is totally the title of this episode now. This got deep. We done went into cultural appropriation. You are the culture. You are the face of the culture.
I mean, I ain't want to say it, but when you shit, if you want to get even deeper,
I mean,
like
quite literally, you are. That
Shit.
you are a cultural icon.
single parent household.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you really want to go, like, we could keep going.
I mean,
like,
hey, it's so deep though. It is so deep. Like, looks up black man with a criminal record and you still show up.
nah, for real though. That's the only thing. I ain't got no record.
Yeah, but you know, Google didn't read you that way.
Swear.
The algorithm. Oh, you said you tried. No, I didn't try. But like,
I was gonna
that's
say,
just generally
that
how
shit, yeah.
Google. I mean, you wouldn't be surprised though.
Shit, I ain't got no records. That's why I would be
Oh
surprised.
my god, we're going to do a reverse image search of your face in that stock photo and just see all of the things it comes up as, and that will be the theme of like an improv like joint episode we're gonna do together. Like, it's just gonna be us BSing off of whatever the results are. That would be so good.
That sounds. I don't even know what the fuck any of that means.
Chaotic, right?
Yeah.
Like if you put your image in, you could see all the ways that people have used your stock image on websites. So you would see NBA.com, you would see all the stuff you're talking about. So can you imagine us just playing? Yeah, yeah.
I'm seeing what mine is.
You're like this deep, huh?
I'm afraid to do some shit.
Afraid. You
Don't
see?
tell.
Yeah, you're
'Cause
probably
people have sent
you
me,
probably have
like-
like hundreds of dating profiles for real.
I don't know.
Like,
Honestly,
you're
like,
responsible for a lot of the catfishes in America.
probably. I know. Fucking. What is it? At least once a year, somebody sends me a picture of myself and they're like, "Is this you?" Because they saw it in something random, like an ad, some shit,
Dang.
some poster.
Dang. That's insane.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, you know.
Have you ever talked about this on the podcast?
A couple times, not this in depth about it though.
Dang, yeah. I mean, no, like they're cultural wealth. Like that's insane.
Hey, you good at what you do, because honestly, improv too. But like, this is the most I've talked about myself. Like,
yeah. What?
I just found a photo.
yeah.
Of you?
Yeah.
Oh.
You were in a stock photo kid too. Wait. What's happening here? Is that a bearskin rug?
Yeah. Oh, that was my senior photo.
That's I was gonna say you look young,
So
like a
what
kid.
are you supposed to do?
Take the photo of yourself. I think you need a like the photo, the specific photo.
You got one of me?
You have to take the stock photo specifically.
I think I got one.
Use it like as close as possible, and then put it into reverse image search.
A lot of photos of you.
And then you'll get a bunch of like related things.
Shit.
You like laughing looking through your own photo reel?
No, you didn't hear what he just said.
No.
Oh, it was like I have a questionable amount of photos of Donovan on my phone.
Oh, okay.
It's from the podcast.
Y'all are just tight. I get it. Hey, you keep telling me. I accept y'all no matter how you are.
I'm dead.
Bromance is bromance. Oh my god. We're also getting to the point of rapid fire questions. So let me know when y'all are ready for those while I continue to pack this cone.
Absolutely.
Asthma. That sounds like a country person saying asthma.
Huh?
I got asthma.
You got asthma?
Alright, yeah. We still trying to go to improv, so yeah, let's go ahead and do rapid fire.
Yeah.
Cause it ain't even 10 yet. And shit. Shout out to one of the homies in the class. She said last time showcasing starts till 11, so.
Oh, wow. Oh, I'm excited.
So that's what I'm saying.
Okay. So first off, favorite strain. Or do you have a favorite strain?
Ooh, one gelato. And that's my favorite, like, I'd say like national, like, you know, cultural that everybody know about.
Right.
And then local, I'd say it would have to be New School Fusion.
New School Fusion?
Yeah, by Hypo Girl.
How does that make you feel?
Oh man, it makes you feel everything, and the taste is amazing.
Oh, so you're like kind of like a weed snob in the way people are coffee snobs. Like they're like, what's the craziest thing you've ever tasted in your weed?
New School Fusion.
Yeah. Okay.
It literally, shit. How did I describe it?
New School Fusion. That was more fruity notes, wasn't it?
Yeah. It tastes like tastes like candy.
Okay. Sweet strain. The one that you had grown was actually pretty
Country
sweet
Grammar.
too.
Yeah, that's another nuclear genetics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nuclear genetics. And you said I'm the one saying big words. I don't know what that means.
Nuclear?
You keep saying it. It's not, I mean, in what context?
That's how he spells it, like, you know. Shout out Hypo Girl.
That's his like brand or
Yeah.
strain?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a strain name.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. I want it. Just for the name. And then, alright.
Yeah, the strain name is Country Grammar. But the shit, how does it go?
Is it the mother?
No, it's the seed company. The seed. His seed company is Nuclear Genetics.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So it's the name of
And the strain is Country Grammar.
Bet.
See, that's what I'm saying. I ain't no for a professional like that. You know what I'm saying?
Not
Still
a
trying to figure
connoisseur
things out.
or connoisseur.
I feel like Smoke Allier.
Canasolier?
Smoke Allier. That's what.
Yeah, it was Smoke Allier.
Smoke
yeah.
Allier.
Yeah.
That is so head ass. Who came up with that?
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was you.
No,
Wasn't it?
probably.
I believe that was
You
you.
say a lot of dumb shit.
I say a lot of dumb shit. That's also this podcast. Alright, your favorite?
I'm still trying to find it. I haven't had it in a few years, but Lemon Haze.
Oh, that is fire.
That
I
one
like
was
lemon
still my
hazel a lot.
favorite. I think that one or I forgot. Actually, I think it was Most Dinky Dank strain. I forgot which one that was. Or was that a cut of? Was that a cut of somebody's?
I can't remember.
It'll come back to me. But I'm gonna go with lemon haze.
Bet. And when you get the munchies, what snack are you reaching for?
Oh, it depends. Yeah.
Sleepy.
A little bit. I'm still trying to. Yeah, I'm still outside though. Might have to get a Red Bull or something like that. I'm still on the outside. You know, that's what happens when you turn 30, yo.
You know,
I
gray
start
hairs and
Whoa. We still ain't got that
he's
yet.
taking a long time in the bathroom earlier.
Who?
I do.
Oh, well, I ain't got none. I be
It's
stressing
okay
up.
if you have gray hair.
Nah, it's good. I be stressing
Gray
everybody
hair is
else out.
beautiful.
Yeah. I am.
I can tell. Yeah.
What you mean? What I be doing?
Okay. So then next question. No, you have to answer.
Oh.
Your munchie snacks.
Oh, I don't get to have fun anymore.
What?
No, I don't get fun snacks anymore. I dropped 60 pounds in the last 6 months.
Okay.
And so
You know there's like fun healthy snacks, right?
they're not good enough. So I'll stick to the bad ones.
Okay.
I'll do protein yogurt. So like protein powder and yogurt. I just want to be beautiful for once.
We're gonna edit a boo in there.
You are
Boo.
no matter what they say. Ain't that how they go?
Yeah, I just can't be
Honestly,
walking
that
around with a
probably
giant
keeps-
wolf sitting there. Just... Oh, yeah. I legit got...
You are interesting.
Thank you.
And I really have the words for like everything. So to make me speechless, I feel like is a remarkable.
Told you he made the lady say, "Oh my God." I told
Okay.
you. It's real.
Y'all are too head ass for me. Anyways, how and when we didn't say one serious thing this whole episode, and I like that. Actually, no, we went back and forth between being. Actually, no, we were doing it at the same time. We were being very emotional, but also very goofy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, this podcast thing, it's really you need to hop on board, yo. Shit's real.
Look, it's
He's
real.
a former improver.
I was just good at lying, but...
You trifling.
Wait, what?
No, I'm just messing around.
I never know with you. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's the whole point of improv.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not. That's the whole point of lying.
All performances is gaslighting your audience.
Damn, that's true though.
Look, bro.
This is. I can't wait for improv after this. How and when do y'all partake? Like smoking, edibles, dabs, vaping.
So you want to know? All right. So then,
It was your routine. Come on.
Ooh, Lord. All right. So I wake up.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Oh,
Thank you for getting that. This is a Grand Theft Auto reference.
Yeah. Grand Theft Auto is a video game?
Watch your mouth.
What does that mean?
I started Grand Theft Auto on 3. Young buck.
No.
When did you start?
It was probably
Okay.
San Andreas. No, it was...
Yeah, I guess.
Was it
No, it
3?
probably was San
Young
Andreas.
Buck, you were 30. Stop acting like you're like. Anybody over 30 listening is gonna be rolling their eyes at you the whole episode.
No, they're not, because if they really know, they know my soul is like fucking 80 years old. Shit. You start
Anyway.
working at 8 years old and see where you at in life. I'm telling you. I aged real hard. I'm
That's a
telling you.
bar. That's facts. Yeah.
Don't let the looks fool you. Like I said, this was inside, boy. This
It's not fun.
inside. This
I mean,
old
we
as
did.
shit.
We did have
Geriatric.
one of the guests that was your chiropractor. So
That's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
think that
hey,
fits
I ain't lying.
repertoire.
My body falling off, boy. This is supposed to be my prime, and I'm over here about to get need a knee replacement and shit.
Oh my
I've had
goodness.
my fair share. I got the club feet thing.
Yeah, I got flat feet that I like.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Scuba Steve's.
Hey,
Not you. Not you.
Yeah.
The flat feet.
I have flat feet.
Oh, do you?
motherfucker.
Oh.
The flat foot community is very disappointed.
I mean, I've come to accept mine. Like,
Don't
literally,
look at them now. You already said you were into the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
I had at the time, like they said, one of the best podiatrists in the city. They told me that it was like the worst case of flat feet they've ever seen in their life.
So you got special inserts?
Oh, I had
yeah.
custom made ones.
Wow.
And then my
You should get your own line of inserts.
I mean,
Standard black man inserts.
That's how I'm gonna become. That's how I'm gonna start making my first millions.
I had extra flat feet, but now I represent Black America.
Next time I see Maggie, we got some shit to work on. Y'all bullshitting. Watch.
Look, I love to see
I
whatever
might have to
comes
give
out
you a
of
little bit
this.
of credit.
Honestly, I would just be happy to watch it for real.
Shit,
Like,
if you know some people that work with feet and all that shit, you in science and all of that. So,
Hey.
you know some motherfuckers, you might be able to get a grant off of this or some shit. Let me get some money. You laughing, I'm dead ass. You might be able to figure some
I'm
shit
laughing, but you know what? I'm not fully against it. I do know somebody who works in a movement and balance lab talking about doing some foot stuff, so we can talk after the episode's over.
Oh,
Y'all
they can
bullshit.
do it and it's fine, but I bring up feet one time.
Because
Cause you on some freak shit.
Oh, okay.
She wanted to say
as
it.
put so eloquently by Donovan.
She wanted to say it. She just didn't know how.
Not on there. How? Did you talk about how and when you partake? I don't think we even
I don't
finished
think
the
we got to that
question,
part.
y'all.
Oh yeah, I wake up.
Our rapid fire questions be
That's true.
boom.
I wake
Cannons.
up, get some water, so usually it depends. So like if I still got some roll from last night, you know, I finish that off. Then start doing the push-ups. Or I usually try to do at least one set first, and then partake.
Okay. So you do push-ups right before you smoke? What is that? Does it like the exercise, or is it just part of the routine? Like, are you two connected?
Yeah, because I feel like I need to get like the first set off first, because then I'll start doing the rest of them. So like now I go with the episode numbers, and that's how many I'll do.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's like somewhat wholesome.
It's more so like discipline.
That's a lot of push-ups to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you know,
I'm good.
I wanted to look. I'm trying to get my Michael B. Jordan on. So it's like, you know.
Yeah, standard black man. Got to keep the image up. Yeah, must be rough being famous.
Shit. I'm trying to figure it out.
Hey,
I like to know. I would like to know.
honestly though, when you're on, like, I feel like this whole like stock image bit though is gonna be great in the future though.
Oh yeah, for sure,
it's gonna be great.
I've been waiting for that to pop up for a minute now. I told him we need to recreate those photos and figure out like fire ass memes. I gotta start doing a lot of, I don't know. Now that this improv shit's getting ready to come off, I really want to like at least at least try stand up. But once I don't know, once I actually do stuff, like I'm committed. So that's one of the reasons why I've been holding back on that.
We should do a show. That'd be really funny, I think.
What you mean?
Like a comedy show or something.
Oh, come on now.
Like an event, like a live one. That'd be so fun.
I feel like I'm kind of like I'm on the way there with this improv thing.
I mean, yeah. But like, you could do it tomorrow if you really wanted to. You have the skills.
See,
I would get up.
I don't feel that way.
Here's the imposter syndrome kicking in. Wow. You really just gotta reverse Google image and then see how poppin' you are. Like, come on, man.
Oh, man.
Alright. But, okay. So, do you have a preference towards smoking, edibles, dabs, or vaping?
Flower power.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
all
love
there.
flowers. You too?
Yeah, I still haven't tried dabbing yet, which I'm terrified of.
Really?
Are you
A
serious?
little bit, yeah.
Done a lot of things. I don't think dabbing
We're
is gonna
dabbing
be
you out. I don't know.
Yeah,
who's
someone
coming
just
on.
bought me a rig.
Mm.
Or not bought, just gave me
That's
one
what's
that
up.
they didn't use. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Homie Sadiq, episode 2, plant-based munchies.
So, okay. One thing I'm gonna tell you to do.
Uh-huh.
It's a requirement, and this is just because you gotta hold it down. I feel like,
P.O.P.
oh, I ain't even trying to be like that, but maybe I should be like that just to set a standard.
Okay.
When it comes to this cannabis podcast space,
Uh-huh.
if you're gonna talk to a grower,
Uh-huh.
make sure that they're a legit grower.
What's an unlegit grower?
Somebody who says they grow, but really they just, it's the plug.
Oh. Interesting. I feel like everyone says they want to be on, but like, I don't think I've ever had anybody lie about growing when they didn't yet. But
Had it
also,
happen a
my
couple
podcast
times.
doesn't necessarily center growers. Everyone was trying to go on yours and smoke, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
I not only that, but just more so get their name and brand out.
Yeah.
Because that's what it ended up being too. It's like
Yeah.
helping people get their brand out.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it's like, you always want to make sure that you're doing something that's reputable. So, yeah, like if you do have growers on, or whoever you do have on, make sure that they actually are about what they say they're about.
Big facts.
Because it's your responsibility as having this platform. Because don't take it lightly. Because that's exactly what it is. Like, you need to make sure that, it's your reputation essentially.
Facts.
So make sure that people do take you serious, and if you take
Yeah.
them, like if you take this podcast serious,
Yeah.
like people will take you serious.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that
Mhm.
because I feel that in other aspects of my life too.
Yeah, I feel like it's all just
Yeah.
it really is. It's just like anything that you do in life, just kind of like apply it to everything.
Sounds like a lot of work.
You just gotta be you.
Okay, I
It's
can
hard,
do
but it's like be you with everything that you do, with your work ethic and all of that shit.
that.
Like,
Okay, old soul. Yup, the grades are
Told
coming
you.
out.
told you,
Yeah.
told you.
Oh, too bad we don't got video, y'all. He got a fresh haircut for us today and everything. It's fine. We'll take photos after. Don't let me forget, y'all.
Oh shit, damn.
Okay.
Over at
So now-
dropping ash on the rugs and shit. My fault.
Oh, it's fine. Y'all
Told
just
you.
fucking up my shit.
Told you
But-
the ignorance. When it all plugs in. Told you. My bad.
Y'all are so funny. All right. And could you plug us to your socials, websites, events, other opportunities to connect with you in the future?
For sure. You going first?
You could find me at some socials to you now, because I haven't changed it back.
I feel like you gotta keep it. Until
Yeah,
it's-
I think I'm
I
stuck
think it
with
should be one social T.
One social
I think you should start counting them.
Don't you have Twitter though?
I think I'm allowed back on it.
You got... Never mind. There's a lot of reasons to get kicked off Twitter, so I won't blame you for this
Yeah.
one.
You got Reddit?
Oh yeah, Reddit.
Ah, well then, yeah. See, he's got some socials.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I feel like some socials, and like I said, there's a next one coming. He's gonna be in this phase for a little bit, but
Yeah.
there's another one coming.
Another one coming.
He knows it. He just be bullshit.
Oh, that is time to end this damn episode. All right.
Oh, yeah, you said some socials, see?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Make sure you follow T3rp.
Uh-huh.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram at T3rp.
Mm-hmm.
All socials T3rp.
All
Make sure you
socials.
follow T3rp on YouTube. Make sure you hit us up on follow our Patreon. Yeah, subscribe to it. Hit us up on our hotline with the voicemails and text 314-399-9711. And then don't forget to follow me, Donovan 2408, on all social media platforms.